Hello, and welcome to another episode of In Just 1 Minute or So. Today, we're going to talk about why coaching makes learning faster and more enjoyable. Have you ever learned something without anyone teaching you? Think about it. You learned to walk, run, ride a bike, or catch a ball long before anyone explained how to do it. So, how did that happen? The answer reveals something powerful about how humans really learn. In many environments, schools, workplaces, and even sports, we rely heavily on instruction. Someone explains, someone demonstrates, and someone tells you what to do. But often, this approach focuses on short-term goals, passing the exam, completing the task, or getting the job done quickly. What it doesn't always develop is a deep learning or high-quality performance. And that's why many organizations are turning to coaching instead of instruction. A useful way to understand learning is through 4 stages. Stage 1. Unconscious Incompetence. You don't know how to do something, and you may not even realize it yet. Stage 2. Conscious Incompetence. Now you recognize the gap, you see what needs improvement. Stage 3. Conscious Competence. You can perform the skill, but it requires effort and concentration. And Stage 4. Unconscious Competence. The skill becomes natural and automatic. Think about driving a car. At first, everything requires attention: steering, mirrors, pedals. But over time, driving becomes almost automatic. That's unconscious competence. Now, most people assume improvement comes from someone telling us what we're doing wrong. But there's another, often more powerful method: awareness. Imagine you want smoother gear changes while driving. Instead of forcing yourself to change gears differently, you simply start observing them. You might rate each gear change on a scale 1 to 10, where 10 is perfectly smooth. You continue driving normally, just noticing the smoothness. Something interesting happens. Without forcing change, your brain begins adjusting automatically. Smoothness improves, and the skill integrates naturally. Learning happens faster and with less effort. This works because the brain learns best when it receives clear, non-judgmental feedback. Instead of criticism or instructions, awareness allows you and the mind to self-correct. It's the difference between forcing performance and allowing improvement. And coaching relies heavily on this principle. There's another powerful benefit of awareness: enjoyment. Real enjoyment happens when we are fully present in the moment, not thinking about the past and not worrying about the future, just experiencing what's happening right now. Athletes call it that being in the zone. When awareness increases, performance improves, and the experience becomes a far more enjoyable one. That's why great coaching focuses on 2 things: raising awareness and building responsibility. When people observe their performance, learn it, and take ownership of improvement, learning becomes faster, performance becomes better, and the process becomes something we actually enjoy. Alright, and that's all for today. Thank you for joining us, and see you in the next episode.